for me. Work
Lisa
for me.
Michaud and Ray Fox at Galerie Sans Clous. So what is it about charcoal that works with your sensitivities?
Yeah. Also, what I love about charcoal is that it's almost like ancestral, like something about like the charcoal is made in the fire. One practice is like making my own charcoal with materials that I found like at the river or like on Lake Superior or back home on Manitoulin Island. You pick your materials and you make charcoal in your fire, and I find that different materials give you a different look when you're using them in drawing. Like vine charcoal I find is a little bit rougher, and sometimes it damages the paper sometimes too, but what I really loved is like driftwood, because it almost like smears like butter or like a pastel or something. It's so smooth and beautiful. So yeah, it's been, I guess, maybe 5 years that I've been working with charcoal exclusively. Sometimes I'll use graphite here and there too, but I just love the feel of it, the moodiness that it shows, and it's also a challenge to not be messy with it. So like you see a lot of white spaces in these drawings, and it's you have to be mindful of that. Sorry, I was getting like a call or something. But yeah, so like it's a challenge to create drawings without making a mess. Sometimes that could be a really great thing too. Like this drawing right here, I've created this huge mess on the surface, and then using an eraser to kind of like take away the charcoal, and also like a cleaning solution to create what looks like a mist atmosphere, right? So when you're standing in front of the charcoal drawing of the waterfall, I wanted to create this atmosphere as if you're standing in front of it and you're receiving those like drips and like those mist feeling. Like I wanted to create that in this drawing.
At night, which is not a common way to envision the falls, to see them, to be with the falls. Mm-hmm. You did it. It feels like it's at night,
right?
Is it?
I'm not sure. It could be.
Could
like
be?
It's very dark, right? It gives that at night look to it for sure. Yeah, there's something about the sweeping of the charcoal that goes across the whole page. I really like that look. It also reminded me of like some like maybe vintage photography too. Like it has that kind of like feel to it. It looks almost like a archive photograph or something. I really wanted to explore that side of charcoal too, right? So I think there's something very Anishnaabe to use the material in your environment that connects you to the land. And then also like you're handcrafting it yourself too. So you became a maker of this material, and you're not contributing to packaging or materials that were made across the country, and all this like the carbon footprint and transportation it takes to get from there to all the way to you. You're in that moment you're eliminating all that plastic packaging and everything. So I think it's yeah,
okay. So let's go back to maybe pre-pandemic, 2019, 2020. You were pretty active. You were making a lot of artwork in those years.
Yeah, so I started at the Bodgemajig as their artist in residence 2019, 2020. So I just got there a few months before the pandemic happened. And that was really neat too, because like I had this opportunity to go back home to Manitoulin Island and contribute back to my community with the skills that I've learned over the years, and working with, you know, toddlers to elders with artwork and storytelling, and amongst other artists and storytellers too, which is like amazing for a creative person to be around that kind of energy. So yeah, that was like a really great experience. Unfortunately, the pandemic happened while I was there. So everybody, I guess, understands that shift of changing their practice or their entire lives based on that. But yeah, that was another opportunity to really spend time with myself, and like myself on the land too, and figuring out how to create art and to still engage people through artwork from I guess isolated place that we had to be in, right?
Did you ever had the opportunity to make artwork while there was like theater happening around you, or dancing or music? Did you mix that at one point?
Yeah. We did have a lot of multi-arts performances. Like, so there would be like people playing instruments, performing like theater, and I would just sit there and draw them while it was happening. They had a few events that happened throughout the year that we would help people to just kind of, yeah, get into the spirit of being a storyteller, or finding ways of connecting, I guess. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. And like the kids too, like I never like taught like kids that are in like grade 1 and stuff, and I'm like, at first I was intimidated because I was like, I don't know how to like interact with children, but they're all so like they just loved being there, very high energy, and they just loved doing anything, and they were very positive, and I was like, I couldn't ask for a better group than the little ones, right?
Yeah. They teach us to let go.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You did the work for this Sioux Museum.
Oh yes, yeah.
And Bawatigong.
Yes.
The big lodge, the Beaver Dam.
Yeah. So that one was my biggest work to date, I guess. I think it was about 8 feet. It's huge. It's
definitely
a massive drawing or painting. But yeah, that one was neat. I love the color, the depth of the blue and the greens and stuff. And again, working with water too. I wanted to bring up that there was one drawing, I have it in my studio right now. It's of a loon kind of like emerging from this dark water. And when I first started that drawing, I did the loon first, and then as I was getting to the water, I kind of like came to a halt because I was so nervous about ruining this drawing, because water is one of the hardest things to draw or to paint. And
this is my water. or just make a mess and then hope for the best.
Yeah. Exactly. So like I kind of like stopped in my tracks on that drawing for several months. So this winter, I told myself, you know what, just, you know, go out on the land. You know, as a kid, I got this one teaching that talked about if you're ever feeling lost, or if you're looking for something, go out onto the land and talk to the plants, talk to the trees, go to the water and explain what you're looking for, and ask it to show you or to answer your questions. Hopefully, maybe at some point it will. So as a kid, like when we brought this up before, talked about it, as like a young youth, you kind of roll your eyes at like teachings like that. But as an adult now, I'm always like going out onto the land and doing that exact thing. And this is one, I guess, manifestation of that teaching, because I was like so lost with inspiration. I went out and put my snowshoes on and walked out into the woods.
And I kept hounding you.
yeah.
Hello, Ani!
Oh, hello. But yeah, so I strapped on my snowshoes, went for a little snowshoe, and I found this river.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness you did that.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it was like.
And then you just drew this.
Yeah.
Series of 5, 4,
Yeah.
6,
Five-
5 here.
five
But you
drawings,
had
yeah.
another one, I think. Did you have 6 or? Oh no, wait,
I'm
doesn't
not-
matter.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
few of them for sure, and I just like pumped it out right away.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting back to the water and stuff too, it was almost like something was pulling me to this river and saying like, oh, you remember you were working on this water series, and here we are again. This is your inspiration that you were looking for. So yeah, you have different viewpoints of that journey, and also those challenges too, is keeping the page clean and reflecting the white snow, and then these deep dark rivers and waters.
And the little branches that are coming.
yeah,
The
yeah.
plant life is really, really, really good with the little snow banks.
Yeah.
Oh, so darling. I love them so much.
Thanks.
And it looks like there are like little buds in that there shouldn't be, but I feel like it's a little bit of hope, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit of life, a little bit of. I mean, the water feels hopeful, but it also feels dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they're both. It can be read in both ways,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, for sure.
But the plant life says it's okay. It's all good. I'm here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. We had a beautiful visit with your sister.
Yeah, she was just here.
Linda was here. Miigwech for the visit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so Manitoulin Island is like a home to a lot of artists, and I also think that, you know, Indigenous peoples and communities where we have a lot of like very creative people. So I have a lot of like aunts and uncles that are artists that have influenced me, I guess, and a lot of woodland style painters, and that's something I've explored as a kid growing up. Like I did woodland style painting, but as I got older, I switched over to drawing more representational artwork, I guess, which is a little bit different than, I guess, that you would expect from Indigenous art, especially when you think, you know, woodland art or cultural pieces or influenced pieces, you think of like the woodland style.
Or you think of Carl Bean.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another artist that was influential to me when I found out about him too. That was a funny story. I saw one of his pieces in a Spirit magazine that we got at home, and it was the North American iceberg painting. Like it was a centerfold.
Oh yeah.
Super beautiful, and it was the first time that I ever saw contemporary Indigenous art. And so we used silks or screen printing on the back of layered on a plexiglass, I believe. So it was something that just like blew my mind, and I was like, what? Like all I knew was woodland style art, but then I saw this and I was like, this is massive, like it's totally different, and I didn't know that we could do something like this, right? So I was telling my mom at the time, I was like, I need to meet this guy. I need to see more work, and like, where do I find like his, gallery or website? Or I don't think there was any internet at the time, but that's how old I am. But but anyways, I was telling my mom, I was like, this painting is amazing. I want to see more. Like, I need to meet this guy and find out more. And she laughed at me because Carl Beam actually lived across the street from us.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She was like, that's funny because Carl lives literally just down the street.
Holy.
So, so we like walked down the street and went to go meet him. Anne and Carl had a gallery there, and they worked from their studio. So he was really great. Him and my mom were talking in Anishnaabe the whole time, and he was showing us his artwork and pulling out these massive watercolor pieces with photo transfers on them, and they were huge. Like, he would be walking out like this and putting them on his lawn, and they were all handmade paper, and like amazing. That guy's a genius. So like, as a kid, like, my mind was just blowing up, like, as that whole meeting, and seeing what kind of things you could do, I guess, as an artist, right? So I knew that I wanted to be an artist for sure. Yeah, and thank goodness for my parents really understanding that, I guess, part of me too, and knowing that we have people in our family that have made a living being an artist, so they really pushed that, me going to school and learning how to going to art school and stuff. So yeah, it was a privilege to have a supportive family in that way. So
yes, because we're so always kind of second guessing, and we need that unwavering guidance.
Yes.
That just it's almost like, be yourself, Ray.
Yeah. And also throughout life too, right? Like, I feel like artists sometimes find that they're in a, should I continue doing this, or like I've been like that too.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, but I know that I won't ever not be able to do it. Yeah,
yes. Yeah, you can find ways to, find art in other moments or movements of your life where, maybe there's something about your health, or there's something in the family or whatever, but it will always find a way to get in there somehow.
Yeah.
Whether it's like writing cute texts to your friend, or making bread and then putting some flourish on the bread,
Right.
or whatever.
Yeah.
It's important to continue creating.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And you bringing this work here has been very impactful, and it's a show that I will not forget. And every time I walk in, I see these, and they're leaving an imprint, and I take it with me, with my work, and with other people that I talk about. So it has ripples. Yeah,
like
beautiful
that.
ripples. I think we're ready to go. Thank you so much, Ray, and
Thank you, Isabel.
Pamapi, and keep making beautiful work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, and you too. Thank you so much for creating a space that amplifies the voices of Northern Ontario artists, and another place to exhibit artwork, and for the public to come and experience. Yeah. So looking forward to future programming, and yeah, it's going to be great. You got a good thing going on here. I love it.
Well, let's hope that I can one day get a bigger space, maybe just a tiny bit bigger, and continue doing this. I really believe in it, and we're growing one step at a time.
Yes.
And every artist that shows here contributes to that. And you know, I keep applying for grants, and I believe in this. It's something that I think we need. We need more of. So I'm going to continue working on it, on perfecting my hybrid gallery, social enterprise,
Yeah.
you know, thingy that I'm doing here. Okay.